and how high the parachutists are going to jump from today. I reckon, because of the conditions, probably going to be maximum, isn't it?
Yeah, it will be. So 6,000 is what we're going for. So the aircraft now are circling up to height. So air start putting on the gas and getting up really quickly to make sure we make our slot. So while he's circling up, we're holding on with their parachutes and then getting their briefing ready to go.
Fantastic videos online as well, seeing guys jumping out of the aircraft yesterday actually. That's already been posted and I think it's on the BBC News website, so if you want to take a look at that. And get their parachutes off and get themselves all tidy again. They take a salute to say hi to Clacton. And we've got two very special guests. Able Seaman Jim Goss is here. He's 99 years old and he's made it down onto the beach and he's looking as sprightly as ever. And alongside him is guardsman Dan Casey, who's 84 years old. He doesn't mind me telling you.
Hard to tell without the radio at the moment. The radio went down. We got our other one over there. So yeah, quite right. These are control that we'll be getting clear in second now. I believe he's going to jump on eyes and then there's another half.
It's difficult to tell, isn't it?
There's people behind me.
Directly above the commentary board.
Well, they should. Well, and then get out a little bit further over where like the main, where everyone is, where all the
Martello end. Yeah, the
Martello end. So over the Martello end, probably where they're going to start getting out and then let the wind carry across. You know, well, what is interesting to note about when we come to these air shows, we are the only ones that don't have a parachute. Don't have an engine. We are completely subject to the wind and where we go. They got out over the Martello end. The riders over. You can see the people group until it starts screaming down. They've opened up the parachutes. You've got Captain Amy Calway who's leading in with smoke. She's got a small 130 parachute, and then you've also got behind her where we got Corporal Cameron Gibson, and then you have Private Barney Martin, who was here on the ground yesterday, running the ground. He was actually jumping today, and then you've also got Corporal Eddie Rudd. So they make up the three big group, and then with followed quite swiftly by Lance Corbat from Ireland as well. We've got a much bigger team today. So yesterday we had 6, today we've got 8.
I love the way they steer the parachutes as well. That's so talented.
Well, these are square parachutes, round air parachutes, so they're designed to be steered. They're not completely steerable, so they're all getting out. You've got Corporal Eddie Rudd there with the army flag. He's coming down quite swiftly. His 200 square foot flag. Behind him, if you look a little bit higher, you've got Corporal Gibson, and he's flying the RLC leg flag. It was an attack to his riders. However, we got coming in now, Captain Amy Calway signing her finals approaches, so she's screaming across the beach, and then she'll be the first one down. So we've got smoke going down from the DZ control, so they're making sure that the smoke's there, so the jumpers can see the jump on where they're supposed to be landing. The cross is in the T, so it really helps the direction. Here comes Captain Amy Calway, so a final approach now, doing a little turn, and hopefully he should be getting in pretty close to the T. But as I mentioned earlier, we don't want them to actually land on the T before getting into the T. Martin there, he's coming in next. Union flag looks magnificent in the breeze today. Fabulous sight. This is the crew group canopy renters work. They have 3 stacks now, they transitioning into the driver's side, flying it across. This is the first time that this particular team have done this, so it's pretty exceptional. So in there you've got Private Matt Foxright transitioning into the down plane, so driver's side down plane, then now putting the canopy down and then for through. That's exceptional. There you go, there's crew group going, they into a driver side mix up and then down into a split, and now they're coming in. So you've got Private Matthew Fox right to play John Martin piloting that in the middle, Private Wilson and also Private Jacob Jackson. So all very junior soldiers. Here they come in for the final approaches. They come. Almost touching.
Ironic.
This one. So please do look us up with the keep themselves up. They've discarded the parachutes. They're just having a quick debrief, and then they will line up for the taking of the salute. And with our very special guest taking that salute today, we have Jim Goss and Dan Casey, former service personnel, able seaman Jim Goss and guardsman Dan Casey to take the salute very shortly. Ian.
Wow, that was stunning. Thank you, Steve. We'll try and hear that salute when it happens, so we'll keep your microphones live on the beach. We are being told by our flying display director here on Radio Air Show from BBC Essex that the Strato tanker is on her way from RAF Mildenhall, a big beast of the size, an American refuelling craft. It's a Boeing that's been in service for over 60 years, and there's still life in the old dog yet. What they say about me. So we're going to be looking to the skies for that very soon, and then our next full display will be from the RAF Tutor, the Block Tutor, and we're looking forward to welcoming Flying Officer Alan Horrocks to BBC Essex Radio Air Show to take us through that display in a few moments' time. So we'll keep our eyes to the skies for that. In the meantime, it's lovely to have your company on Radio Air Show. A big shout out to our daughter Rebecca Simon, who will be 28 tomorrow. Happy birthday, hope you have a great day. Love from Mum and Dad. Also, happy birthday, Mummy. Love your three daughters, Harper, Mia and Oliver, is that message. Let's go back to the beach for the salute then.
Including Jim and Dan, formerly mentioned.
Ladies and gents, thank you for having Tigers Army Parachute Speed Team here at Clacton, the second day running. Would you like to come forward and meet the team, sir, please?
And you've got more bottle than I've got. I wouldn't go out there. Good luck to you. And keep well.
Jim Goss speaking, and also maybe a word from Dan.
I never tried it, but one day maybe I will.
All shaking hands, going along the line now. A little bit about
RAF Mildenhall, and it is the KC-135R Strato tanker. Now, you're not going to miss it when it comes, because it's quite a beast of an aircraft. Its main job with the US military is to refuel other aircraft in flight, and it's been doing that role for, as I say, over 60 years, coming into service in 1957. And there's no plans to completely replace it with the Pegasus just yet. Studies show that they could be flying the Strato tanker until 2030, so another 7 years of service, making it one of the rare aircraft to be in military service for over 60 years. It's getting closer. We're looking to our left. If you're on the seafront, over the pier, look to your left as we welcome from RAF Mildenhall in Suffolk, a first for us here in Clacton, making a very slow and graceful entrance, just about reaching Clacton Pier. Here she comes. Cameras at the ready, please, as we welcome the Strato tanker.
Hiding up, filling up, taking up. You misunderstand me. All I wanted was some evidence. You really like me.
Wow, what a sight. It's a beast of a Boeing aircraft just flying over the boats that we see in front of us. And with a protruding prong at the back, Sam Williams.
Absolutely. I mean, this is the first time I've ever seen anything like this, and it really is quite a beast. And it was quite a pioneering aircraft because it was the United States Air Force's first jet-powered refueling tanker, and it replaced an aircraft called the Strato freighter. They've all got quite exciting names, haven't they, Ian?
It does sound very grand, and such a long service, over 60 years of service.
Absolutely, and the KC-135 was actually tasked with refueling strategic bombers, and it was used extensively in the Vietnam War and also Operation Desert Storm. So quite a treat for us to be able to see such an interesting aircraft this afternoon.
No.
Perform his first manoeuvre, the quarter clover. David John is known to most as DJ or Gibbo. He was born in Southport and started his career in the Royal Navy in 1996, flying the Sea King in the support helicopter role. As this is DJ's second year with the tutor display, he is operating at a base height of 300 feet. This is 200 feet lower than his previous season. DJ now regains his airspeed and pulls up into another quarter clover. As he goes over the top, he achieves 1,300 feet. DJ will roll 90 degrees whilst pointing straight up before completing a stall turn at almost zero airspeed. The keen enthusiasts amongst you may notice that this is the only 2023 RAF display where you'll be able to see a stall turn performed. DJ is now serving in the Royal Air Force, and when not displaying, he is responsible for training qualified military pilots to become instructors on the Grog Tutor. During his varied career, DJ has amassed over 6,000 flying hours on 50 different aircraft types. In his spare time, DJ flies vintage airplanes, races powerboats, and drives classic cars. The tutor is operated by No. 6 Flying Training School, primarily for UAS students and air cadets. 6 FTS is also engaged in other essential defence tasks, such as frontline mission rehearsal and training of mission support crew. The wingover is a combined pitching and rolling manoeuvre used to turn the flight path through 180 degrees. You'll notice that every wingover is slightly different as DJ carefully selects his flight path for differing wind conditions and aircraft energy states. The tutor has a top speed of 212 miles per hour and can achieve a maximum plus 6G, meaning the pilot is subjected to forces 6 times stronger than gravity. Whilst not as powerful as our frontline aircraft, displaying the tutor requires careful energy management due to its low power to weight ratio. DJ now uses a wingover to regain as much energy as possible as he sets up to perform his next manoeuvre. There are 13 air experience flights across the UK. These serve over 1,200 air cadet squadrons and RAF combined cadet force units nationwide. Each year, the experience flights offer trips to 20,000 cadets.
And you can join the Air Cadets if you are between 12 and 17 years old. From the age of 13, you can glide in the Viking or fly in the Tutor and experience aerobatic maneuvers like you see today. The RAF Air Cadets is also one of the largest providers of the Duke of Edinburgh Award Scheme and offers a range of other adventurous training. And has a 180 horsepower Lycoming piston engine. DJ will now pull up into the vertical for another stall turn. This is an excellent photo opportunity. As DJ presents the underside of the aircraft to you, you'll see the RAF Benevolent Fund Hearts, seen since 2022 to celebrate a fantastic charity. The Benevolent Fund supports Royal Air Force personnel, air cadets, veterans and their families whenever they are in need. We are proud to raise awareness for a charity that gives so much to the whole of the RAF family. For those of you that are considering going to university, there are 15 university air squadrons across the UK. Students on the UASs are throughout the slow roll, DJ skillfully coordinates elevator, rudder and aileron inputs in order to keep the lift vector pointing upwards. This prevents him from descending towards the ground. DJ will now bring the Tutor around for his departing wave. This is another great photo opportunity. Make sure you return his wave as he flies through, as he can see you. And a big thank you to Clacton for hosting us today. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the 2023 Royal Air Force Tutor Display.
That was incredible. Thank you very much to Flying Officer Aaron Horrocks and of course the Tutor Display team for 2023. Unbelievable.